Hey, how you guys doing? It's me, Mr. Forecast Killer. This will be a short video, and I just want to say a few things about PlayStation VR so far. As you all know, my channel mainly it's focused on 4K television, picture settings, review of the 4K movies, technical aspects, stuff like that. But I felt like that I needed to talk about some other technology as well. And I talked about PlayStation VR even before PlayStation VR was released, and I feel, looking at how far PlayStation VR has evolved and the way it has impacted and reached a lot of people, especially on the gaming community, I think it's very promising. I think that PlayStation VR is going to evolve. I think that what Sony has done to PlayStation VR is definitely one example of where we can see a lot of great things happening in the future with the aim controller, racing controller like this one right here. This was the first game when I bought my PlayStation VR. This was the first game that I purchased, was DRIVECLUB. DRIVECLUB VR to me was the first introduction into VR. And what I have experienced with DRIVECLUB VR was very promising. And I started thinking immediately about Gran Turismo. I said, well, wouldn't it be cool if we experienced something like Gran Turismo? Well, guess what? Gran Turismo Sport came out on VR, and it looked fantastic. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to drive a little bit here, and I'm going to talk about a little bit more about PlayStation VR and why I think people who haven't tried the VR should really give it a try. I mean, majority of you have PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 4 Pro. So my question to you is, what's holding you, or what's stopping you from at least trying for 14 days purchasing a PlayStation VR when it's on sale for $250 or $200? You can get a bundle deal with Skyrim or Doom VFR. I mean, what's holding you down? What's stopping you from not purchasing it? I think honestly, you guys should try it. VR, it's something that you cannot judge it looking at it from a video. Like, even in this video, you're still looking at it in 2D. You're looking at it on a cell phone, on an iPad, on a little tiny device, or on a monitor. It's still 2D. Even on a television, when you're looking at it, it's still 2D. Unless you put the VR headset on, you just don't have that sense of what it feels like. So I think my advice to you is, give it a try this holiday season or this fall when it goes down price, and it will go down in price for $200. You can buy a package deal, combo deal, buy it, purchase it, try it, and I strongly recommend that you guys do so. If you don't like it, try it for 2 weeks, couple of weeks. If you don't like it, you can always return it, and that's that. But I think you will keep it once you spend 2 weeks time and try all these games. I think you will definitely enjoy it. So anyway, let's start this. Let's just drive a little bit. Let's enjoy. The sense of speed that you have here, you really feel like you're here. When it comes to racing, let me tell you something, guys. The best way to experience racing in gaming, it's in VR. and it's not just me saying this. You can ask any racer out there, sim racer, who loves sim racing. They will tell you the triple monitors still don't do it justice, because you are still watching a 2D. You're still watching a 2D. Triple monitors screen. Here you are inside the seat. You are really inside the game. You feel as if we are here in Canada, somewhere out there, North Canada, and you feel like you're really driving this car. And that's a sensation that you're not gonna get looking through a big monitor or triple monitors. So, and think about just how much it's gonna cost you to buy triple monitors, get a racing wheel, racing rig, and the seat and everything. This right here puts you right in the action. And then when you add a racing wheel with VR and a good pair of headphones, oh my god, man, you really are there. VR sound, it's the most accurate sound you're gonna get. It repositions itself exactly as you would in real life. Like, so whatever you hear behind you, it's exactly behind you. Whatever you hear on the upper corner, it's right there on the upper corner. So it's fully more immersive. So this Friday, I'm going to do a live stream with the game called the Farpoint. It's gonna be me and the VR grid. I came across this person who is also passionate about the PlayStation VR. He has his own channel. He's got about 1,500, I think 1,100 subscribers. I'm gonna go ahead and do a live stream together with him. We'll do a co-op mode with a Farpoint VR, and I think on that live stream you guys will see just how immersive that experience is, playing together, communicating together, holding that aim controller, and the possibilities they're possible with the PlayStation VR, you know. By the way, this music you're hearing, it's originally mixed by Hybrid. I don't know if you guys know Hybrid. Hybrid, it's a electronic, trance, progressive house, techno type of music genre. They also do soundtracks as well. So this is Hybrid. The music you hear in the background, it's created by Hybrid. The entire soundtrack is done by Hybrid. Alright, so it's a short little video. I just wanted to show you this. And so yeah, on Friday 5 p.m. me and the VR grid, we're gonna go and do a live stream together where we're gonna talk about the Farpoint and the PlayStation VR, and you guys can engage, ask us questions and as to why both me and him and VR, PSVR Frank and PlayStation VR Without Parole, why we are so passionate about the PlayStation VR and why we really want the PlayStation VR to succeed. And really, that's why I'm even doing this video, because I really want the PlayStation VR to succeed, because I want to see PlayStation VR 2. If PlayStation VR succeeds, there will be more games, and there will be better games for everyone. So anyway, it's no secret that I've been supporting PlayStation VR, and I do care about PlayStation VR. So this video was really about me talking about PlayStation VR a little bit, and also making an announcement for the Friday 5 p.m. Farpoint live stream. It's going to be me and the VR grid. I will leave the link down below. You guys can check out the VR grid. So that's all I have to say. And the reason I started this game first, because this was my very first experience with the PlayStation VR, was with this game, the DRIVECLUB VR. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Yes, there's also going to be a video on Friday with Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots on Sony X900E from 1080p full source being upscaled to 4K. We'll talk about that and what type of picture settings I'm using, HDMI cable, etc., etc. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Take care.